we are by this shed here. This is over by the nature center. There's birds. Little sheds here, and here's some of the birds you can spot here. You can spot east-eared towhee, starling, that kind of thing. But we're gonna head down to a trail a little bit further away from the nature center so we can walk a little bit further. We're on Indian Creek Nature Center right now, and we're gonna take a 3-mile loop. So we're gonna turn left at this fork here. So yeah, left is this way, right?
Yeah, I just want to see the pond.
Okay, so let's just look at the pond first. This is a pond, guys. This is a pond. Yep.
Oh no, parts of it are open.
Yeah, a little bit. It's gotten slightly narrower, but we're pressing on into the wilderness. Yep, Orange Trail. And there's some ice that we have to walk across. Right there. Slippery. Looks like I've stumbled across something that looks like an old foundation here. There's some more over here as well. Let's check it out together, fellas, and oh, just bumped into a tree. It's quite interesting. Definitely an old foundation. There's a metal tin, metal struts and big rocks, and I'm definitely standing on what probably was a house. There's a wall over there. A wall right here. I'm going to go back to the trail now, so see you guys in a minute. So here's a bridge, and right now we're kind of, oh, sorry guys, I accidentally put the mitten over the filter. And right now we're heading deeper and deeper into the forest. Oh, so that tin over there we discovered was for cedar oil, and cedar oil they don't make anymore because it's too expensive, just like they don't make myrrh anymore. And the funny thing about myrrh is that nobody knows what it is, especially in where it came from. We just crossed 21 bridges right there. 21 of them. Just look at the beauty of this area that we're in. It's beautiful out here. It may only be 11 degrees, but it's worth it. More bridges. I was just thinking, I wonder if there are any more foundations on this trail, and look what we just stumbled across. Another foundation. Looks like there's a bucket or something in there. More metal, and this probably was another house. They probably had a trail or something. The horse and buggy was on, if they had one, if they had enough money for one, and yeah. Across this, see this bridge here? It's kind of submerged under the water. Along this bridge here. So it looks like there's an old cedar fence here. Some old wire. Must lead somewhere. Probably an old foundation in there somewhere, but we have to stick to the trail kind of. So here's a rustic old bridge that's not only rustic, but it's rusting, or at least the nails holding it together are, because nails are metal. Just look up every once in a while, and sometimes you'll see a giant tree. A tree that's completely white here. We don't know what it is. The creek is completely frozen over right now. Or at least as far as we can see. Here's a balsam fir. It's really odd because we're at a low altitude. Right here. It's really, really odd. The only one around. It's that tree. First one's up there high. Second one's down a little bit lower. They're both relatively fat, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a third somewhere around here. Let's check that hollow tree. A big pile of porky dung. I know it's kind of... Some of you guys may think it's gross, but I think it's kind of cool because this is the biggest pile of porky dung I've ever seen. There's probably more in the tree. There might be another one in there. You guys see anything in there? Been a bigger house here because it's a bigger pile of rubble. Yeah. Not really much in the rubble, probably more under it than there is on top. That's why this is most house, because, you know, the roof falls, the roof is on top anyhow. Stone roof. On the outside there's the walls and that kind of thing. So let's walk on the roof. So right now we're on top of the house. That's not how big the pile of rubble is. Now we're walking through the old orchard. Yeah, the old apple trees all over the place. This is probably a good place to have apples in the fall. So, my favorite fruit is mangoes, I think. They've had a lychee fruit. They're both good fruits. Right out on a tree that fell down on the bridge. Trying to continue, but it makes it awfully difficult when your path is blocked by trees. But we can do it. So we're in a dead cedar forest right now. Just kind of heading through it. And let's here's an interesting spot where I get to walk through a gap in the wall here. Right through here. Get to see how thick one of these things actually are. So I remember from when I was little, there used to be a little fake crocodile somewhere around here, so that's what I'm looking for. It's a little fake crocodile. But I don't see it. They might take it in for the winter, or it might not be here, or I don't know. Big metal, looks like a fuel tank, kind of, sort of. I don't know what it is, honestly. Tell me in the comments if you know. This is nice, this little teeny log cabin here. Just crawl up here, sit down, get back. Yeah, nice. Okay, I get this is a swamp, but you don't need a boat. Pond's about at least half mile that way. No sign of civilization around. Question is, what's this boat doing here? If there's a boat. Does that have a name? Looks like it might actually have a name. NY6987 AP. This one has a number. The observation tower. Let's take the triumphant climb to the top. Looks like the Amish have gotten some shucks of hay over there. All lined up like that. For corn. I'm not exactly sure if it's got a white head, but looks like it has a white chest.
It's a hawk. Big one. Question is, what kind of hawk is that?
Yeah. Looks like the cops have pulled somebody over here.